we are we are live. And the first thing to do is take a rest because everybody's tired. As soon as we're done with that, go hunt after a dragon. Begin resting.
But what if I once killed one of your fellow paladins? Someone you knew?
Well, I won't lie. It would be a hard pill to swallow. But we just need to try even harder to honor your victim's memory.
Wow.
He said she's going against her own longevity against all the lives she's taken.
Yeah,
she gets to remember
she's really trying. All right, hold on. We got something. Windwalk. Stretching sinuously, Windwalk says with affected displeasure, "The cold up here on this surface of yours is even worse than back in the caves. Fall asleep in cold like that and you might not wake up again. What a stupid and inglorious way to die. Freezing, curled up in your bedroll, instead of perishing in bloody battle. That's why back home I made sure never to sleep alone." Okay. The look the huntress gives you is heavy with promise. Contrary to her words, she seems alert and unaffected by the chill. Oh my god, no. What? No, I have no idea. We shall read the possible responses and deduce what could possibly make of this. You can say, "Do you want me to give you a warmer blanket?" Yeah. Option number 2. "Aren't you embarrassed to be flirting with me like this?" Option number 3.
You can sleep with Ember.
Option number 3. She's not here in the party right now.
Dang.
Option number 3. "I can't allow you to suffer from the cold. Come with me. I'll warm you up." Oh,
damn!
Oh, God.
Like the lawful good you are.
And number 4. "I can't help you with that right now."
I'm suffering about that.
Oh, God. Well, how? Like, I rarely, if ever, picked the evil option, let alone ever agreed with her on anything. Where's the appeal?
You mean appeal? She's not the evil type.
She doesn't get affection towards you for picking evil.
Yeah.
Maybe it was all the chaotic choices.
Yeah.
Ah, shit. Oops. Alright, well, I'm still not interested in spider legs.
You're not hanging out with spider legs.
She's got spider legs protruding from her back.
But you're not hitting the back.
Phrasing. we're going for the cat aspect, not the.
Yeah, we're going for full frontal assault.
Not really interested in the fur either.
We're going for frontal assault.
All right, so we're gonna do the most intensive version. So, do you want me to give you a warmer blanket?
So you're turning it down.
Yes. The huntress answers with a smile that is both sweet and shameless. "It doesn't matter what you use to cover yourself in bed. What matters is who you share the bed with. The warmth of another's body works better than any fabric or fur." So she's trying. All right, I can't just be I can't put the oblivious act. All right, fine. Let's see. Next option. "Are you trying to say that you need someone to warm you up with a kiss?" No, God, no. "Aren't you embarrassed to be okay?" And still has the same options aside. I do not want to kiss you either."
Who else do you have in your party?
Right now, Greybor, Arushale, Camellia, of course, and Sela.
And you're not even talking to her?
Who, Sela?
No.
I don't think she's interested.
Camellia.
I've talked to her, but no chat options have come up. I imagine I have to go further in the game. It was like that in Pathfinder Kingmaker. I didn't get Ragongar and Octavia's events until I was like way later in the game. I had to beat up a resurrected army of undead or an undead kingdom on the rise before they finally would say, "Hey, let's deal with our shit." So I don't know. So I imagine if anybody else is coming out to talk of it like this.
What chapter are you on?
I don't know. I just finished taking out Dresden, or taking over Dresden. I haven't done any main quest lines since. I think the dragon's the main quest line.
No.
It doesn't show in companion quests, so you know.
It technically is. It's the offshoot of the new character that you're dealing with.
All right. Well, let's see what we got here. All right. Say, aren't you embarrassed?
Any major chapter, for some strange reason, the storyteller appears. For some strange reason.
Aren't you embarrassed to be flirting with me like this? The warrior gives a lazy grin.
He sets the beginning of a chapter.
Do you think I'm suggesting something you should be embarrassed about?
Apparently he is. He just wants to be a virgin forever, guys.
I have different tastes, that's all.
I know! You don't have the men that you want to be dealing with.
No.
The only Darren's apparently the most one you're flirting with.
God, no. Again, I've said this before. Camila, all the way.
Sure.
The only way I wouldn't go with Camila is if she was honestly some horrible, psychotic, evil person. And she's clearly the best, well-mannered, decent person ever. So
you know
that's
really
clearly
is.
my option.
You know what
if she wasn't there, I'd go for Queen Galfrey, and she's not even in the party. And I don't even think it's possible to be with her.
Actually, you're right.
All right, then cool. I'd go with that. It's like Camila first, and if that ever didn't pan out for whatever reason, I'd go for Queen Galfrey. But you know, Camila's the best, so just go for that. All right, let's see. Here on the surface, we use more romantic ways to show our affection. What if my heart belongs to someone else already? Yeah, that one. I'm staking no claim on your heart, and I have no aspirations of becoming your betrothed.
Ooh.
I'm simply suggesting that we have some fun. Oh my god.
Yo.
Windog's laughter sounds playful and carefree.
Damn. She's a man. She's more of a man than you are.
Shut up. Fuck off.
She's all cordial about that.
Well, she certainly doesn't have a stick up her ass on the subject. But still, no, man.
And Camilla's
I'll find out.
No, you don't.
Well, I already know.
None of things actually talk.
I already
Did she
know.
ever talk about it?
No, she hasn't talked about anything outside of the ordinary. Like, there has been no new dialogue options since the whole story mode with Horgus Worm. You know, her father.
No, I'm talking about talking with the rest of the party. I mean, Darren and she talks with Windowall.
I think there was a chance to flirt with Darren, but I kind of shut that down way back in Canabras.
Oh, okay. Because he don't discriminate either. He's a super flirt.
Well, considering he tried to get Socio to draw him nude, yeah. Let's see here.
But he takes his clergy and his celibacy to.
Alright, so I can't help you with that right now. I'm just gonna go out and say it. No. Windog gives you an understanding nod, but the coaxing undercurrent doesn't disappear from her voice. As you wish, Master. This is your decision today, but tomorrow, you just might change your mind. Oh my god, give it up.
Just to see how good you are.
So good, my consciousness knew.
No to everything.
Not no to everything. I'm going for the. I have eyes on the prize. The best girl, Camilla.
She's got best girl.
Okay, then Queen Golfer.
Well, yeah, she's like you, sick in the mud.
No.
Sad. Only to my daughter, so I
If
give up my pussy.
if either of them two was like, I like you, we got time to ourselves, let's have at it, I'd be like, yeah, I like you a lot too, sure. I don't like Windwalk. That way. She's one of the best party members you'll ever get in this game. With that aside, yeah. Hmm. Let's see. I can deal with this demon army here. There's a 7 strength demon army down there. Let me see if I can go down there.
Did you even make a mercenary guild in your place yet?
Probably? What do you mean mercenary guild? I've just been recruiting into the army, period. I didn't know they had any kind of separate distinctions between them.
Yeah, they do.
Well, they're all fighting in the same units, so I guess no.
Okay, so you haven't created new people.
No, I have. I've recruited several new people, like when you leave Canabras. Alright, let's see here. We got plague horses, plague wolves, and plague smilodons. Should be able to deal with these, no problem. Let's take out the plague horses first. Chuck a rock at them. Fucking worthless. Go behind them, take a look. Whack them. Alright, take out the plague wolves. The champions run up and take a whack at the plagued horses. Take them out. Still didn't take them out. Archers, take them out. There, imploded. Alright, so they bit the Hell Knight, Demon Plague, and Fatigue. But barely any actual damage to the unit.
Don't worry. Afflictions can happen.
Right?
And it can spread like the Pokevirus.
The Pokerus.
Damn it, Joel.
Yeah, I found out about it and then we actually checked. It's like they were already infected. Alright, killed the wolves. Shoot the... Alright, that's it. Fight's over. No real losses. Let's see. Having buried those who died from the plague, warriors search the place and find a small grave where Sir Dolan Regilor, a hero of the Second Crusade, rests in peace. They take care of the grave and clean dead bodies and dirt from a small oasis nearby, and the water instantly becomes clean, clear, and sweet. This place is much loved by spirits and gods. Energy points +4. Daily income increase. Alright, now take over the fort that's right there. Because if I don't clear the fort, I'm pretty sure more demons will just spawn from it, and it's really close to Dresden. What we got? Babaus. Babaus. Omoxes, Fallen Knights, and Ash Giants. Alright, we're gonna chuck a rock at one of these. Kill the... Yes, kill the Ash Giants. Alright, guess not. Kill the Babaus. They just raise defenses. Kill the Fallen Knights. Smite the Fallen Knights. And again, try to kill the Fallen Knights. And one more time. Champions. Alright. Not a single knight has fallen.
Knights.
Yeah, they took a swing, nothing happened. Oh, sorry, the Fallen Knights went down. They attacked, something attacked the Hell Knights and they couldn't kill a single unit. Which is good. Chuck an Ice Bomb at the Ash Giants. And 1 damage. Alright. Archers. 1 damage. Alright, they raised their defenses yet again. It's pretty clear they know they have no chance here. Hell Knights, take them out. Alright. Attack the Omoxes.
You're just gonna wipe out your resources.
1 damage. Champions. 2 damage. Alright. Shoot. Does anyone need to be healed? Nope. No units are down. Alright, just wipe out the Omoxes. Whatever these things are. Little ooze monsters. Hold on. Well, that's that. Fuji. What's your after thirst?
Fried.
Well, let's see. I will do everyone a huge favor and mute the microphone so you don't have to hear me chewing. Okay. No, I'm not done eating yet, but you know, can't spend too much time doing that. So, moving on. There was no dialogue to be had for taking over the stone maze.
Did the Hell Knights make a base yet? Or Inquisition use for a base?
No, no one bothered me, but then again, I haven't been doing the crusade decrees and whatnot. Maybe if I did more of those, I'd get that. Let's see, check a rocket, the boomerangs. Alright, finish off the boomerangs. Smite evil on the cultists. And move up. Move up. Just have them move up too. See, true strike on the archers. Take out the cultists as many as you can. Oh, sweet. Take them all out. And then just finish off the... Yeah. Alright, let's see. Fine, fine. The only one who has to heal is the clerics. Self-heal. And finish off the cultist fighters. Not even a single unit needed to be healed. No. Let's see. Crusaders attack the demons at a propitious... We have made it. We've made it again, people. A new word.
Propitious.
Alright, my vocabulary has expanded yet again. Crusaders attacked the demons at a propitious moment. When they were trying to sink a stash of cold iron ingots in the nearest sand swamp, that hoard of metal would have been deadly to the beasts of the abyss, and safely ended up in Mendevian warriors' care instead. 200 material points. Right. I went down this way because there's a quest for the Winter Sun, which was blocked by the stone maze outpost not being taken over. Right, now have them go back to... Deal with that. Let's deal with the decrees. Alright. Glory to the heroes. Warriors stuck in the middle of nowhere fighting vicious monsters have to remember why they are fighting and what they are sacrificing their lives for. The soldiers' loyalty will raise once the clerics praise them in front of the gods' eyes. Crusade morale increases by 5 to 10. Sure, issue decree. Better than doing nothing. Right. As far as the campaign goes, there's nothing to really do. Guess I can recruit some more units. Nope. Gotta wait for a week. In the meantime, go over here. Then go on down and fight this demon army. Up. Just an inch away. I think that's that. Alright, with that out the way, with random encounters aside, we're going back to fight the dragon. Damn. Who was that? Wow. Let's see.
Let's move already.
Can I use the Triceratops as a mount now?
Spell's not working like that.
Nope. Unsummon him.
I'm losing my temper.
Alright, let's try this again. Nope.
So you gonna get another feat?
No, that's not gonna help.
What would?
He's considered too small to mount. I'd have to level up.
What's up right now?
I'm level 10, so I guess maybe at level 11? Who knows?
No. Should have been earlier than that. From level 7 you can learn. Unless you need defeat Boom Companion to make them Lord.
Oh, let's see. It says that it uses the owner's character level -4 as the effective druid level.
Huh? You said you're level 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
So -4 to... So it's what, level 6?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it needs to be a level 7 to ride.
Nothing to it.
So yeah, your character needs to be level 7. Unless we can get Boom Companion too. then we wouldn't have to. It would be as effortless level 1.
I don't think I can. Maybe I can, since I got the Ivu.
Oh,
I wasn't able to do it with the Triceratops because I only have them through an item, not a class ability. Alright, let's try to fight this thing again.
You can trust me.
Magritium Turinos.
this is stopping the competition. Nearly trampling all over the field.
Here we go. All right. Let's get started. Again.
Please, allow me.
All right. Fire protection.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Fire resist.
A bright future awaits us.
Divine weapon bond.
All this waiting bores me.
Bless.
No reason to pause.
How long does your aura last? 10 minutes per level. Alright. Before that, protection from evil. The dragon's evil.
Ona Adayanon.
Alright. Aura of greater courage.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Good.
I'll watch your back.
I love you.
Well, that's very sweet of you, bro.
Ona Adayanon.
Stop trying to be an ass.
I will help where I can.
You know what you're doing.
I'm prepared.
Good.
Alright.
Rely on me.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
You're gonna surprise your lover, apparently.
That's just flavor text. He's just trying to sound tough.
No one stands in my way.
You gotta stop.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Probably friend.
You can sing the Toy Story song. You got a friend in me.
You called?
Nah, let's see.
Let's move.
I'll use the Instrument of Freedom buffs on the archers last. Alright, let's go.
Simply business.
Alright.
I will resist.
Alright. Let's see. We're in the thick of it now. We took no damage due to the buffs. Frightful Presence doesn't work. And he just clawed me to death.
I still have the strength of a dragon!
Well, it's 2 down. 3 down. We will regret this. Here. Well done. The wound is deep, so she'll lose a lot of blood. After her. Yeah, we did it. Although 3 of us almost died.
Make sure that I beat her.
The spirits guide me.
He's only down to half.
Open your heart
Together,
to me.
we stand.
Because you got control.
Well,
You gotta save him.
We got this. Just gotta use a few heals.
And skill checks.
No problem. Skill checks is my forte. Never went wrong with those. No sir.
You gonna get him.
Just nobody look at any evidence
You gonna get
backtracking.
him.
Alright, so this is dragging somewhere around here.
The
Alright.
ultimate slayer.
So there's a
The
trail.
student of war.
Supposedly there's a trail of blood.
He needed to be skillful and trackable. You need to look saying, what class XA uses a lot of combat expertise? And all skills are class skills.
Oh, here we go. The ground is covered in fresh dragon blood and deep claw marks. The winged silhouette soars high up into the night sky and heads east, doubtless towards her lair. The assassin gives the commander a thumbs up and throws his pack over his shoulder. The ambush was a success. Serious loss of blood, though not fatal, causes the dragon's heart to compensate by contracting more rapidly in order to oxygenate the muscles. Yep, that's good lore right there. We're really into swords and sorcery, medieval times of ancient science,
Using that.
knowing all that. All right.
We actually slay long
Yep.
creatures.
Oxygenate the muscles. This makes it more difficult for her to breathe and weakens her wing capacity. The lack of oxygen then leads to convulsive seizures that force the dragon to descend for short rests. It takes her the entire night to travel the distance she could normally cover in a few hours. Alright, and so we found our destination. Where?
You're needing to go after a tower.
Did they want me to go after? No, Blackwater is a different settlement entirely. Where the fuck does it want me to go? Not the Ivory Sanctum. That's an entirely different story spot. What a heart of mystery. I have no idea where the game wants me to go in regards to hunting this dragon. Dresden is to my right.
Now, further past that, to the east.
Oh, I see it. Bloody Trail. It's a little to the south, left and south of that. All right, yeah, sure, game. Let's go. Bloody Trail. Have you ever wondered why the gods do not simply solve all of the world's ills themselves without paladins and crusades? I see the response. Some gods would be eager to solve mortals' problems for them. Revagug, for instance, but we wouldn't like the result.
He gets rid of it all right.
Just wipe out the whole fucking planet.
Get rid of it, all right. There's no problem. Because it's just gonna create more. If I get rid of all of it, there's nothing to kill.
I will defend my dream.
Yeah, that's a bad mindset. Like there was a killer in this city. I got it. I know how we can solve this. Punish the serial killer? No, destroy the entire town. Yeah. If you make sure there's no environment for a serial killer to come up, then you can guarantee peace and prosperity. Yeah. Well, peace. I don't know about prosperity.
No problem.
For you.
Basu, Skari, Durakni, sorry. This guy's dropped easy.
Demons that got deity status.
I think Asmodeus is the only one. Unless you're counting demon lords.
It was never a demon. It was an angel that got corrupted.
I think you're talking about the demon, the first archdevil of hell. What's her name? Zafio, something like that. Then again, I'm thinking D&D lore, so fuck it. Pathfinder actually has similar named deities and devils that just have different backstory. The rest?
Am I imagining things? Or did I see a vicious gleam in your eyes? Where did that come from?
You're mistaken. How could a young lady who has spent her life cloistered and wanting for nothing have even an ounce of viciousness in her?
Exactly. You guys.
You're gonna see.
Yeah,
Chapter 4.
I see right now. I just wish everybody else could see what I'm seeing.
It's just a time bomb waiting to happen. Literally a time bomb.
You just saying that because you don't like her.
You'll see in our
Now,
story.
Socio, there's a time bomb waiting to happen.
You'll see in our story. If you live that long. Especially if you get to know the background.
If I don't live that long, I hit load game. Come on.
Save the last one for me.
You can still die in the game.
Doubtful. Whenever you die, the game automatically forces you to load. What the fuck is this? It locked me. You had a lot of attacks in a single turn. He's got 4 daggers.
Head on.
Out of curiosity, am I getting experience points every time I kill one of these guys? Yep. These random encounters are going to force me to level up beforehand, before I'm supposed to.
What do you mean before you're supposed to? The only thing that
RPGs tend to be designed for you to run into something at a certain time. Like if you don't, goddamn,
is the mythic level. You regular level up in the game.
Don't ask a question if you don't want to hear my answer. I have the answer. You want to hear it or no?
The only thing
you asked the question. I want to give the answer. Do you want the answer? Are you trying to avoid the answer? I said when you ask what I mean by getting higher level, RPGs tend to be designed for you to approach a situation at a certain level. But if you do something that winds up giving you a lot more levels before the intended encounter, it means that you leveled up before you were supposed to. At least before the developers expected you to.
Only mythic levels are harder to get.
I don't care about that. As far as I've seen, the mythic levels are all story-based.
No, that's my point. Not everybody will level to the max.
That's the same for a lot of role-playing games.
No, but you can max
Pathfinder's not the only one who has that issue. Like it's not really an issue. You shouldn't have to force your players to grind for max level before they can beat it. But that's a very common scenario. You shouldn't be expecting to hit max level in a role-playing game. But unless you're going through DLC or bonus content.
That adds to the story.
Like they'll say, alright, well, if you want to really beat the game, you gotta go through this extra shit.
And leveling actually counts to opening up the game. And that's only a mythic level, not even regular level. Because when you go to regular level, you can make a 40 level character. And you give up the mythic aspect. And then you change the game to be a legend.
So you want to tell me what else happens? Alright.
And only a few classes get to become that.
Anything else?
Nope.
I'm sure you'll think of something. The sorcerers. Magic missile. Cute. Just haste everybody. Take out the archers. Magic missile away the cultists. Take out the water elementals. Then take out a good chunk of the cultists. Let's see, heal. No one took enough. Oh, okay, the mounted scouts took some damage. Heal them up. Since it hasted, could heal them completely, but nah, let's just take out these cultists. There we go. Okay. Let's see. It looks like the commander of this unit must have taken part in the attack on Canabras. What else would explain the item in his chest looted from the Tower of Estrade Museum that the Crusaders found? Pick. The unavoidable drill. Just run around with a drill. See, from oldest to newest by date. What do we got? Plus range round. Whenever it attacks the enemy with damage reduction, the damage reduction is decreased by 1 until the end of combat. It's a keen light weapon. It has a crit damage modifier of ×4. Let's see, how's those decrees looking? Commander's Parade's done. Cost of reducing recruiting mercenaries decreased by 25%. No, material point income reduces by 25%. The cost of recruiting mercenaries reduced by 7.5%. Right. Strengthening diplomatic connections. I guess do that. That's about it. Everything else is in route of being developed. All right. Here we go. Hold on. Eating. Considering how much it gets in the way, maybe I should just finish eating before I stream. Alright. Let's see here. Dark splotches of dried blood are visible on the ground. Its foul, pungent scent awakens the predatory instinct of the hunt. Everything nearby is splattered in blood, as if a battle took place here, or someone slaughtered a herd of goats. Yet this blood belongs to neither human nor goat. Its sulphurous odor indicates that this is the blood of a rare fire-breathing dragon. Injured and exhausted, the fleeing dragon stopped here to rest. The commander decides to Perception 25 personally examine the trail to impress the assassin. Nope. It requires my perception with a bonus of 0. I'm not doing that. And it needs a 25. So it's impossible. The commander decides to ask the assassin for advice. The dwarf points confidently to the south. The dragon's lair is hidden somewhere among the mountain gorges. Artisan's tower has been revealed.
Okay.
So somewhere south.
So
There it is. There's someone on the road. Get ready. No. The commander and his followers are traversing the mountains, trying to track down the female woundworm that has lately been wreaking havoc around Dresden. The dwarf leading the party approaches the edge of the cliff and points down to the ruins of a tower built upon the rock 300 feet below. Its very existence raises a number of questions. Who would dare to build a tower here, so close to the demons? Why would they erect it here, at the bottom of a canyon? An expert analysis of the tower structure provides the answers. Numerous features in its design indicate that the building dates back to the golden age of the Aslanti Empire. It is several times older than the World Wound, and was originally constructed on top of a mountain, before the cataclysm changed everything. The tectonic plates shifted, causing the tower to sink to the bottom of a newly formed canyon, and the mountains rose up around it like the jaws of a predator, ready to snap shut and bury it beneath the rock forever. The ancient ruins have been abandoned for ages, barely visible amidst the steep cliffs. The tower would have remained hidden had the commander's party not discovered it by following the trail of blood. The dwarf signals that it is time to descend. The alpine path leading to the tower soon splits into two directions. On the left is a rocky ledge, dangerously narrow and visibly unstable. On the right is a broad path covered in overgrown brambles and thickets. There are many poisonous plants in these mountains, some of which are so dangerous that merely touching them can lead to numerous adverse reactions. These include, but are not limited to, migraines, disorientation, vomiting, hearing and vision loss, paralysis, and even death. The commander assesses the risk and says, fuck that.
Are you going for you?
Yeah, the quote unquote dangerous path as opposed to the poison rich path.
Well, at least you got more room.
Yeah, fuck that. Chooses the steep and dangerous path to the left. The commander decides to take the path to the left, which descends steeply down at a dangerous angle. The loose stones the loose stones along the ledge are treacherous and unstable, and one wrong step could cause a rock slide. This is a task for either a person of outstanding acrobatic talent or someone attentive and cautious. Whoever leads the way will take on the greatest risk. The commander... Let's see. Mobility, 22. Arushale's got plus 16. Or Knowledge World, 24. Sela, 13. Guess we'll go for this. Sends the most agile companion to lead the way. She's got wings. If she falls, I don't care if it's just like the copy and paste. I don't care. It's stupid. She's got wings. She should not fall.
She still fall.
That's really stupid.
Yeah.
She failed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got a 3.
Mm-hmm.
I needed what would have got me through this? I needed a 6. If I had a 6 or higher.
Okay.
Damn those odds. Alright.
Still gonna fall again.
Underestimating risk is a common mistake made by inexperienced travelers who are not familiar with the mountains. This is precisely what happens to Arushale. One careless step and the rock beneath her feet gives way. Fortunately, her fall is arrested by a rocky ledge a dozen feet below, and she lands hard, hitting the stone with a painful thud. Alarmed, her companions rush to provide assistance, carefully bypassing the dangerous place where the accident occurred. Alright. The path comes to an abrupt end. A recent rockslide has discovered this section of the trail, leaving behind only a few footholds for those brave enough to attempt the crossing. The commander's allies hastily tie themselves together with rope.
Here it comes.
Hoping to prevent a fall if anyone loses their footing.
Here it comes.
Chap. The dwarf silently indicates his mountaineering equipment. If they choose to climb down the mountain cliff, they will be able to get back onto the path and avoid the dangers ahead. The commander, you can choose athletics or 29 or mobility 27. She's got a plus 15 bonus now. Alright, let's see. I would need to get a 13. I need to get a 13. Dude, what do you expect? Like the match, like I just went on to the world map and straight here. I didn't have a chance to cast any buffs on the world map. They don't let you. So of course I had magic and I didn't use it. I can't. That's a redundant thing to say. Alright, let's see. Order the strongest of his companions to lead the party's descent down the sheer cliff. Order the most agile of his companions to carefully lead the party down the slope using the ledges as footholds. I'll choose athletics. And then go down myself. What's the worst that could happen?
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh shit, I succeeded.
Dun, dun, dun.
I needed a 13. I got a 14. Alright. Assisted by their training and combat experience, the party climbs down slowly and steadily. Lewis does not panic or make a single mistake.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
As he,
What is Lewis?
yeah,
What a killer.
well, meet this guy. Right. As he skillfully leads his followers through the treacherous
And now
terrain.
he's in the gullet of a dragon.
Let me read the rest of this. Eventually, they reach a secure rock ledge. With a cry of warning, the dwarf points to the sky. Giant birds of prey circle ominously overhead. Their beak morphology indicates their carnivorous nature, and their large size suggests they consider the commander and his companions to be prospective prey. It is common for them to fling their quarry against the cliffs and then feed on the carcasses. With ear-piercing shrieks, they swoop into formation and dive down to attack. The commander gives the order to Lore Nature 28 or Athletics 30. Alright, so Athletics 30. I got 16 bucks. I would need a 14 or higher. Deal with the leader of the flock at all costs. Lore Nature. I need 28. I have Windwalk with a plus 18. Scare off the birds. Scare off the birds, Windwalk. You can do it. I believe in you. You mad? You mad at something? Is there some reason you rolled a 6?
Why couldn't you be your athletic self, man? Come on,
I had to
Lewis.
get a 15.
You can do it.
That's like crit fishing. You don't do
Yes,
it.
you can. You go 18.
You
on
can
your
try.
turn.
It's just a bad idea. Alright. Windwalk draws her knife and slides the blade against the rock, trying to mimic the sound of a mountain cat sharpening its claws. Instead, there is only the unpleasant sound of a knife scraping against stone. This also dulls the blade, rendering it completely useless against the incoming creatures. Their curved beaks pierce through cloth, leather, and skin, tearing off chunks of flesh. The commander's allies eventually drive them away, but the birds still manage to tear one of the party members from the cliffs. Oh god. Camilla falls like a stone toward the tower ruins below. Her allies reach out to catch her. Athletics 31.
Need it now.
So now, it's her. She has to roll with athletics of 0. Fail, obviously. And succeed, unfortunately. Camilla clings to her allies, pulling them with her as she plummets through the air. Shut up. The safety rope grows taut as each member of the party is dragged over the precipice one after another. Amidst a cacophony of shouts and muffled screams, the commander and her followers hit the ground with a resounding thud. Shut. Luckily, the ledge was not high enough for the fall to be fatal, but they cover the rocks around them with spattered blood and torn bits of clothing as they tumble toward the dragon's lair. The dwarf leading the party tries desperately to slow his descent with a small axe, and curses furiously, punctuating his numerous obscenities with occasional prayers to Norgabur. We made it!
Not by Lewis's help.
No, not by Windowlong's help either. Probably because I said no earlier.
Said no sex. No.
Alright. You tumble down the rocks toward the dragon amidst a cloud of dust and cascading stones. Your breakneck descent attracts the attention of both the dragon and her prey, an elderly elf who appears to be her latest victim. Greybor groans as he picks himself up off the stone floor, a dour expression on his face. Well, this is a real mess. Norgerber doesn't favor us today. Oh, you made it here. Good. Hey, Atrocious. Made it through some real events here today. Norgerber is known as the once mortal god of thievery and assassination, as well as keeper of secrets. He is called the Reaper of the Reputation by some. But he has more insidious titles among worshippers who venerate his other three aspects: Black Fingers, Father Skinsaw, and the Grey Master. He remains an enigma to most, and his true motives are unknown. Many of his followers remain ignorant of his plans and designs. Norgerber is the only evil god amongst the Ascended. Right?
Truly.
You again? Come to finish me off? Was this old dotard a part of your plan to distract me as well? I will devour you whole, and your deaths will be slow and agonizing, you parasites. And the storyteller.
Mm-hmm.
To your surprise, you recognize the dragon's captive, the storyteller. He points urgently to the dragon. Kill her! Kill her right now! If she starts to breathe fire, everything around here will burn.
Oh.
I don't want to fight. Fuck that. Yes, I do. Prepare to die, monster. The monster lets out a horrendous roar. How dare you injure me? You will pay for the pain you've caused. We are exhausted and injured. We got this. I beg you, don't let us set the tower on fire. I must learn more about this place. Whoop-de-damn-do, dude. Alright, protection from fire. Cast resist fire. And Sela cast Aura of Greater Courage. Quickly use summons. Right, before I go down. Camilla's down. So, no necromancers. Summon a mastodon. Oh, I'm dead. Fucking hell. Alright. New plan. Load game.
The fatigue befalls each.
That's what you'll win, these saying. Skill check.
Man, these skill checks are gonna kill me.
Just be half.
Oh no, the save took me way back to this stupid fight. It's not even a tough fight. Alright.
You didn't save there?
Yeah. Way back here. God damn it. That's a missile. Dragons, am I right? No. Failed skill checks and stacking penalties is what that was. By the time the fight started, everybody was fatigued, injured, had no buff spells up. It was terrible. Alright, took out them. Firebolt. That's because you don't have wings. No. I used a Rochelet. So I lost with wings. She failed a mobility check to keep her balance and fell. With wings. With wings. There's no buffing in a skill check scenario. It goes straight from the world map to that. There's no chance to buff.
There's items.
No, there's not. You can't use buffing scrolls on the world map either. You do not know this. Alright, heal. You need it. Let's see. There. Alright. I've already read this off, so I'm not reading it again. Just
you gotta take care of the food trick?
Go back to the place. No, not right now.
And take off the dragon so you can start from. And then survive.
Excuses, excuses. Remember the words of Seth Rollins' man. Just do it. Make your dreams come true. To hell with that. Alright, let's save. Alright, screw this. I am going to go back. Who is this? What the hell? I can still fight. Quick, tie him up. It's the Crusaders. The Crusaders are here. The Crescent of the Abyss must be informed. Baphomet. Cultist. Who was that guy that was trying... just random Crusader. Alright. Well, just can auto attack these guys to death. They're no threat. Every suffering crippling wound. Yeah, jeez, everybody. Yeah, I gotta go long rest. All right. Loot. Alright. So, right now my plan is to go back into Dresden, long rest, so I can get rid of the Death Door status, so when the dragon takes me out, you know, at the very least, I won't have to worry about it being an instant game over. No, they're right there.
The dragon's got multi-attack.
There's that too.
It's got claw, bite, and
To the
tail.
streets. Alright.
Plus a fire breath attack.
Technically, it never used the fire breath attack. It just ran up and snapped at me, and then I was like, boom, down. Down. I don't know if it crit me or not, but it's like, no breath attack needed.
I sense that you're using magic that won't let you use my breath. Defy. I'll just use my physical strength. Go piercing through arm.
Yeah. These RP, Pathfinder and D&D both give you like a crap ton of ways to avoid energy damage, but when it comes to the physical attacks, like, you're kind of screwed. Somebody can just walk up, I have the power, I am immune to all forms of fire, lightning, and somebody just rocks up and shanks you with a dagger. Down you go.
Get me there once.
Let's see, the closest thing you'd have is like stone skin, but you know, don't have a whole lot of people who can cast that.
It's costly. Get all that good on yourself.
Let's see, where is the Harmadden? Supposedly the gamblers are over here somewhere. Socio's not here anymore.
Where were you? Didn't you already do it?
Nope. I went over to him and it wouldn't let me talk to him.
Okay. He's not in the tavern?
Now he's not even showing up on the map. Oh wait, no, there he is.
He's always strong for somebody. We're looking for Hell Knight.
Now I gotta tell him to deal with his crippling gambling addictions. Alright, let's see. Good afternoon, Commander. How can I help you? I've heard that you've been rather busy playing cards at night. Cards? Me? Socio looks away in embarrassment. Who could possibly think? I've only visited the games once or twice to get a sense of what our soldiers do when they're off duty. You think I'm addicted to gambling? Nothing of the sort. Don't worry, I'm absolutely fine. Let's see. Nope. Alright. Well, there, I talked to him about it. He's... The end. There's nothing else to see there. Alright, so I'm just gonna hit rest, get rid of the condition. We have long rested and we should be up and running. Let's smacking away there. Alright. With that out the way. Yep. Oh. So unpause. Huh? No. Right. Begin resting. Oh wait, hold on. Ninio, while we're here, make a scroll of... I don't fucking know.
Magic missile.
Yeah, it's always the safe bet. Magic missile. Okay, go.
I haven't made a confession for a long time. Of course, we have different goddesses, but still. Could you listen to my confession?
Of course. Let's go somewhere we won't be overheard.
Oh God, no!
What's wrong?
The worst part of the game. the busybodies who demand the commander's attention.
Advisor.
You see a Kelid, around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it is worn and patched. A scabbardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, sprongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of stale alcohol on his breath. So you're the commander, huh? It's a cozy little place you got yourself here. All these walls, polished furniture, solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. Soldiers, throw this drunkard out of here. Who are you? No, a medal? You're too kind. Don't mention it. I'm a generous soul. But I'm also fair. I dish out medals and I punish as I please. Who am I? Not just your average citizen. The man groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing insofar as his decrepitude allows. You will be pleased to know that I am... sorry, everybody. This is quite the name. Thoberdine Quintissimus Hierophanto, rightful heir of the throne of Eyes and all Sarkoris. Knowledge world check passed. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over all Sarkoris, and there is no throne in Eyes. How would you know? Have you been to Eyes? Have you seen it with your own eyes? You haven't. And if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me about the throne in the palace. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusty things. Like diamonds. Diamonds. Okay, like diamonds. And fire ants. Rubies and buboes? Okay. Couldn't take your eyes off of it. That's what kind of a throne it was. And it's all mine. Mine by right. Damn, this guy boasts more than I bullshit when I'm about to do a stupid skill check or something. Alright.
At least you're successful at it.
Let's see. Can you prove your claim to the throne? Of course. We aren't just some swindlers. We have all the evidence. Here, look. He takes the rusty sword from his belt and shows you the hilt, which features a nearly worn-off golden crest. The grinning animal it depicts most closely resembles a shabby possum. Here, the royal Smilodon is the ancient symbol of the rulers of Sarkoris. I've also got a wart on my chest, in the shape of a crown. Of course I'm the heir to the throne. And for those who don't believe me, well, they can get lost, that's what I say. Let them go to Pulora's Fall, where all the kings of Sarkoris are buried. There my entire family tree has been written in stone. Go and read for yourself. Pulora's Fall? What's that? Are you deaf or what? You should drink a pine needle infusion. It'll do wonders for your ears, and your eyes too. I'm telling you. All the dead Sarkorian kings are in the ground there. In mausoleums, tomb burials, and those whatchamacallits, obelisks. That's right. And it's all written there about my ancestors, and about me too. Just go look, and everything will make sense. By every law of the land, I'm king. Oh my god. What was that? We was kings. Oh shit.
Yeah?
What do you think you're
And
entitled?
half giants, too.
Hey, let's try this. What do you think you're entitled to? We are simple people. We don't need much. I mean, no, that's not what I meant. We aren't simple people, not simple at all. And we need a great deal. A king's palace, a throne, lands. But all that can wait until you take back eyes and make all the demons leave. As for now, I wouldn't mind having a king's residence here in Dresden. A place to sleep, and some hot food. That'd be a start. Chaotic requires trickery mythic path. I don't have that. So I see. Soldiers, throw this imposter out of here. Hey, why? How could you? Some commander you are. Alright. And that's all we had to deal with. Now we can fight the dragon without having to worry about insta-death. Needless to say, trying to do this shit on the core difficulty is gonna be a pain. Let's see, military tribunal has been completed. All units gain military tribunal feat. Chances of skipping action due to negative morale reduced by 5. And with that, I can pick another military stance. The development of the art of war. They who do not seek to know their enemy and fail to forge new paths to victory will inevitably fall. The secret of success lies in officers' steadfast focus on strategy, the ability to learn from past experiences, and the preparation of soldiers for future battles. Issue decree. And then, strengthen diplomatic connections. Financing a crusade is a costly process, and the diplomatic council has come up with new tricks to preserve the friendship of countries and nobility. Sponsoring the commander's army. Yep. Issue that. And then we wait for the next further developments. In the meantime, let's go kill ourselves a dragon. Or try to. Again.
Start from scratch.
I'm sure it'll be fine. Right, to the streets. What's here? Night Gambler's Quest. Okay. Thought I already did that. Is there someone else I have to talk to?
Have you talked with your dragon?
I'm telling you. She doesn't say anything. She's not even near me when I'm in this when I'm on this map.
That's my point. You haven't even gone straight for her. She's also a companion. Same thing as Phineas, but you don't even do it.
Who? Who's Phineas?
The sword.
I thought his name was Finian. Yeah, it's Finian. Wait, so he's right here, supposedly. But I don't see him.
+3 weapon, +4 weapon, +5 weapon.
You usually don't get up to +5. It usually goes up to like +4, and then there's items. There's like enchantments that'll go past it if you need a condition. The easiest one is the Furious. If you're using a creature that can rage, there you go. See. Well, whatever. No. All right. Let us proceed. He wants me to go to the court. I can do that later. For now, fatigued. Let's recruit. Fuck rogues. I can recruit rogues, inquisitors, and barbarians now. Really? Okay. Recruit champions. Recruit archers. What do we have here? Let's see. Rogues. So they are melee. Okay. And the barbarians. Okay. And the inquisitors. Let's See, guess I'll just go for the barbarians. Good archers. Go up. Take the barbarians. Give up the rangers and the 2 paladins. Alright. Let's see how far that goes. Can't see these other units being worth anything. The archers. Let's see who should I send the archers to? Guess the only one who can have it is the second army. Can't just click on it. All right. And go over here. Kill off this demon army, and then I'm gonna go kill the dragon. Alright, what do we got? Bunch of 2 Minotaurs, Glabrezu, and Sashirs. Nothing to it. Let's kill the axe throwers first. Alright. Just stay right where you are. Magic missile. Finish off. Oh, take out the Glabrezu. Oh no!
What's wrong?
They made my clerics implode. Ah, fuck this. Can't fight them.
Wait,
No.
great strategy.
I have to load a previous save.
You didn't save.
Because I didn't save, that's right. Oh my
So
god.
you're back again.
Oh no, how much progress did I fuck up with?
Not really.
Yeah, it doesn't
No.
autosave after I leave after I leave Dresden or long rest.
Yeah. But you could try. Let's see what your autosave is at.
My second autosave. The first autosave is always right at the start of
The battle.
yeah, at the start of all those army battles.
You try that.
It's no point. It's not one of the units. It's the demon general that kills my unit in one shot. Since I can't win the whole fight in a single round, he can keep killing. He can just lay waste to my cleric unit. All right, so it's right before I left Dresden. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's go in. Alt UN. Oh, god damn it. Misclick. Get out of there. Alright. Aside from that, recruit some champions. Let's see, which army do I have the champions join? I have a join. Which one of these? Yeah, I have it join this guy. There. Alright. With all that out the way, save. Now let's go to the Bloody Trail. Alright. Again, I have no ability to make that perception check. Not reading this shit over again if I don't have to. Go south towards the Artisan's Tower. Oh no. Oh man, I screwed up. Everybody was already fatigued. I should have rested before. Alright. Let's go to the steep and no, let's go to the The path of overgrown.
Do you have anybody in
Probably not. Let's find out. Choose the path overgrown with suspicious bushes to the right. Alright, let's see what happens. The commander decides to take the path to the right, which leads through thick foliage and overgrown bushes. It is most likely full of dangerous vegetation and possibly even carnivorous plants. These plants are difficult to distinguish from their less hazardous counterparts, and only a skilled botanist or a wild animal native to the area might know which specimen pose no threat to humans, and which ones must be avoided at all costs. The commander... Let's see. That's not perception. Oh! Perception. Alright. Perception 20. I got a bonus of 20 and perception 25 is needed. Orders the most observant member of our party to lead the others through the thicket by following the tracks left behind by local mountain cats. Go Arushale with your plus 20 bonus. I just need a 5 or higher. Hey, did it. This turns out to be a smart decision. The local predators tend to avoid the most poisonous plants. At the end of the trail, Arushale notices the recently mummified corpse of a female mountain cat. It fell prey to a thicket of blood-sucking vines. Ew. Alright. And here we go. The path comes to an abrupt end. A recent rock slide has destroyed this section of the trail, leaving behind only a few footholds for those brave enough to attempt the crossing. The commander's allies hastily tie themselves together with a rope, hoping to prevent a fall if anyone loses their footing. The dwarf silently indicates his mountaineering equipment. If they choose to climb down the mountain cliff, they will be able to climb back or get back onto the path and avoid the dangers ahead. The commander... Let's see. So I could either hope for a 13... What is it? Plus 15 bonus against 25 or 29. I can hope for a 14 or higher, or hope for an 11 or higher. So we'll go for that. Order the most agile of his companions to carefully lead the party down the slope using the ledges and footholds. Go for it, Arushale. Yeah, she did it. All right. The commander and the commander and the companions descend lower and lower, leaping from one ledge to another. Thanks to her combat expertise and presence of mind, Arushale does not panic or make a single mistake. That sounds about right. She skillfully leads her followers across the treacherous mountain terrain, and eventually they reach a secure rock ledge. With a cry of warning, the dwarf points to the sky. Giant birds of prey circle ominously overhead. Their beak morphology indicates their carnivorous nature, and their large size suggests they consider the commander and her companions to be prospective prey. Man, this thing is not consistent. It said commander and her companions, but earlier up ahead it says commander and his companions. Oh my god. Alright, we're all over the place. Got it. It is common for them to fling their quarry against the cliffs and then feed on the carcass. With ear-piercing shrieks, they swoop into formation and dive down to attack. The commander gives the order to... Scare off the birds. Athletics. Again, athletics, I need to get a 15 or higher. But with lore nature, I just need to get a 10. Alright, Windowog. Scare off the birds. You can do it. She probably could do it. She's just not. Alright, Windowhawk draws her knife and slides the blade against the rock, trying to mimic the sound of a mountain cat sharpening its claws. Instead, there is only the unpleasant sound of a knife scraping against stone. This also dulls the blade, rendering it completely useless against the incoming creatures. Their curved beaks pierce through cloth, leather, and skin, tearing off chunks of flesh. The commander's allies eventually drive them away, but the birds still manage to tear one of the party members from the cliffs.
Is it you?
Lewis falls like a stone toward the... Shut up.
You can make it.
Lewis falls like a stone toward the tower ruins below.
Beautiful.
His allies reach out to catch him. Athletics 31. Oh, I succeeded!
Yeah!
And succeed.
Let's follow. Yeah!
Lewis twists desperately in the air and manages to grab onto someone's hand at the last moment. More importantly, he doesn't drag his rescuer off the cliff with him. This is a remarkable feat, even for an experienced climber. The party overcomes every obstacle, more or less, and finally descends to the ruined tower. The mountain has been conquered, and no one has fallen victim to its treachery. Now they secretly approach the unsuspecting dragon, stealthily making their way through the surrounding rocks. After leading them to the tower, the dwarf gives his newfound allies a nod of respect and signals for caution. Alright.
Yeah.
At least my character said to just do it.
Way to go, Lewis! Athletics, I can do it.
Yeah, not like Camilla.
In the air.
Shows Camilla, it's like, oh, she's dead. Alright, we're gonna save here for obvious reasons.
We should rest. You don't want me to fight tired, do you?
Can you even rest here?
Mm-hmm.
Nope. I'm moving the mouse around. There's no room to rest. Sleep is for the weak.
Greater restoration.
I'm gonna spam greater restoration on fucking fatigue status.
I crave your command.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Maybe I can use lesser restoration. Man, ever since I started Pokemon Unite, I've been addicted. How does Pokemon Unite play? Is it like, does it play like Red and Blue and all those other duality color-coded Pokemon games?
It's United.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, how does it play? Is it turn-based or is it like Pokemon Rescue where it's a dungeon crawl? Because they have a lot of spin-off games in Pokemon. Good, it's a MOBA. Nintendo made a MOBA.
I need to look at it.
I'm curious to see how that looks.
Pika! Char!
Yeah, I doubt they have that. They probably just took the sound bites of the sound effects they make in like the old games they originate from. So you'll get like a freaking ear-piercing scream or sound bite that belongs on a NES console.
I must part with everything demonic in me. But Desna, please allow me to keep my lovely, irresistibly beautiful wings.
Dude.
You don't mind turning into a ninja, would you?
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Depends. If she likes her wings the way they are, then the answer would probably be no.
We will win this war.
Alright, let's see here.
Well,
Alright. I doubt it'll come up, but delay poison communal. Remove fear.
The odds are against us.
A bright future awaits us.
Open your heart.
So in Pokemon Unite, is it free or is it like a $20 game? $30?
69.
No, is it like several other MOBA games where you just pay?
Constant payment.
And it's free. Okay. Alright, let's try to get as close as we can to the dragon without making any noise, and we'll take it by surprise. Greyboar whispers approvingly. We've crept up on the toothy old lizard without her noticing us. It's a pleasure to work with real professionals. Let's get a little closer so we can attack when she least expects it. The dragon looms over an old elf, her vicious teeth bared in an angry snarl. You recognize his face. He is called the Storyteller. I know you're in league with those little parasites who wounded me. They sent you to spy on me. They thought I wouldn't crave the crunch of your old bones. Ha! They were wrong. I've always had a special liking for the taste of elven flesh, but I do love to play with my food. What can you offer me in exchange for your pathetic life? Perhaps I won't kill you if you manage to impress me. The storyteller is pale as a ghost, but he stands strong and doesn't lose his nerve, though his voice trembles slightly as he speaks. A story. Stories are all I have, but some of them are priceless, more valuable than any treasure. This I can offer you in payment. Greyboar, what are we going to do? Or stealth 20. Stay quiet and wait for the right moment to attack. Arushale's got a 25.
Yeah, do it.
Or step out of cover. I'm afraid I must interrupt you.
No, don't do that.
Or attack. Let the
No,
storyteller
don't do
go, you monster.
No, don't
Move
do
away from the dragon stealthily.
Can you do that?
Yeah, apparently.
No, go after it.
Alright, we'll stealth. Obviously succeeded. Did I get a nat 1 though? I did. I got a nat 1. I was curious. She cannot fail, no matter how bad my skill is. My luck is. She'll carry me through. Alright. I have a peculiar item on me. Its previous owner was quite sinister, so I think you'll appreciate this story. The storyteller produces a small bundle from his bag and opens it to reveal a golden signet ring. As he holds it up in his shaking hands, the old man's voice suddenly changes. His tone grows shrill and angry, taking on an exaggerated quality, as if doing a mocking imitation of someone else. Everything in this throne room is so cheap and vulgar. Jamandi Aldori knows nothing about luxury, another sorry provincial excuse for an aristocrat. And yet I still must bow my head and smile politely at these sword-wagging half-wits. These poor souls have never known anything more luxurious in their life than this rural parody of a palace. I must convince them that I am at their mercy. Ha! Soon they will all beg me for mercy, but I'll see that they're given none, or my name isn't Tartuccio. And look at these foolish idiots who want to become a baron. What a parade of louts! A whining, bumbling boor, more beard than face, who drones on and on, an insolent, unwashed wench carrying around a dull gardening tool as her weapon of choice, an undead sadist carrying an endless amount of emotional baggage from her childhood. She's actually alright, to be fair. But as for the infuriating halfling who never shuts up, how I long to take that little journal of hers and shove it into her blabbering mouth so she'll choke on it and be quiet. A worthless creature who clings like a limpet to someone far more important. My greatest rival, a dark horse. Well, consider this entire performance dedicated to you. The old elf is out of breath, and his diminishing voice becomes harder to discern. And again, continue waiting for the right moment. Chaotic, step out of cover. This story is so boring. Let me tell you something more interesting. Once upon a time.
Damn!
And it just trails off. Let's see. Well, stuff again. 25. Again, Arushale's with me. I cannot fail. Not even a nat 1 can screw me over. It sticks. my luck holds out. Never roll above a 10. Or at least rarely. Alright. This night will be long and bloody. The mercenaries will storm the palace and kill this useless rabble. Hopefully starting with all my rivals. But they won't touch me, for I possess a token of immunity. A ring with King Iravetti's personal coat of arms. After all, it is I who must lead the expedition into the Stolen Lands. Not for stupid titles or glory. Oh no. Ha! Imagine becoming that fool Jamandi's bootlicker until the end of your life. No. My precious, witless little soldiers will procure something a lot more valuable than a barony in the middle of nowhere. Something precious is hidden in the Stolen Lands. A wooden sword created by someone who was truly powerful. Nothing like the pathetic scraps of metal worn by these pompous Aldori simpletons. No, it is a true instrument of fate. It's a pity I don't know how to use it myself. But King Iravetti will pay me an obscene amount of money for it. Fortune enough for an eternity of endless debauchery. Not to mention the little bonus he'll give me for Jamandi's venture collapsing like a house of cards. Merely a trifle, really. Barely buys you a palace in Absalom. And then... Oh, Callistria, this stinkpot of a sword has started flapping her jaws again. Why can't she just shut up? Her manners are worse than a kobold's. Be careful now, Tartuccio. Don't let anything slip about Jamandi. I hope this loudmouth gets stabbed tonight. The storyteller's voice grows louder and sharper. It's not like you're being kept prisoner. If you don't want to wait, you can always return to the mountains or whatever other place you crawled out from. I especially advise you to do so if you don't know who the Aldori Sword Lords are. The dragon keeps quiet. Finally she speaks, her voice loud and demanding. How interesting. What happened next? Greybor tenses, ready to spring. He wastes no words. She's thinking. She's distracted. Attack now! Greybor, to battle! Attack! Move stealthily away from the dragon. No, yeah, alright. Attack! Greybor, to battle! With a deadly silence more frightening than any battle cry, the dwarf drives his weapon deep into the dragon's side, just beneath Dragon's wing, where her scaled hide is weakest. The dragon lets out a deafening roar of pain. Though through clenched teeth, Greybor gives a low chuckle. Sweet dreams.
Yo, it's over.
He's just on the move. There he goes. And yep.
Oof.
Got it.
Let's make this quick.
Nah, she's not dead. Fight's starting. But we still got all our buffs. Despite all that talking. Beg you, don't let us set the tower on fire. Look, dude, I don't think I have anything that can stop it. I could attack, but instead I'm going to buff up Windowog's. No, Arushale has no. She's gonna attack by the time I buff her. Buff Windowog. All right, then buff Arushale. Once I'm finished with you, I will pay a visit to your pathetic town and burn it to the ground. Dresden will burn. Probably not. Yeah, I know, you failed. That's okay. I got a keg of beer and a Zada that's ready to answer the call. Alright, and then I'm gonna summon a Mastodon to this side here. Alright, she's turning her attention to the Azada. Now there's a mammoth. Damn. Ah, no. The only one left is the archers. Ah, that's it. That's game. Almost got her. Load last save. Almost. Only counts in horseshoes. That's why I gotta load the game. Actually, hey Atrocious, if you're still there, how much data does Pokemon Unite take up? Not sure if I have enough space. Like Pathfinder Kingmaker and Wrath of the Righteous take up quite a bit of space. Still there. Okay.
It's free, so it's on a trial basis. So what's the starters for this one?
Yeah, I want to know how much space does the game take up.
2 gigs!
Not much. Somewhere between half and 1 gig. Oh, wow. It really isn't a lot. Which is good. I'm going to use Call Lightning Storm this time around. Alright, but for now,
Never cease.
yeah, we're going to use some, we're going to start with the buffs.
I wonder.
What does this do? You imbue a suit of armor or a shield with an enhancement bonus of 1 plus 1 per 4 caster levels, so plus 2. Do any of my armors have not have a plus 2 bonus? So that's plus 2. That's plus 2, so she wouldn't use it on herself. My shield is +3, and my armor is +2, so I would downgrade. Let's see, Windwalk only has armor and it's +1 armor, but she gets hit so late in the fight that it would barely matter. Let's see. +2, +2, so she wouldn't get any benefit. What about you? +2 breastplate, so nope. Alright, so no one's gonna benefit from her magical investment spell. Let's see. Buff up Windwog. Enhance. Or enlarge.
Together we stand.
Yeah, use your aura spell. Alright. Then protection from evil.
Well,
False life.
you can trust me.
Bless. Remove fear for whatever good that's worth. Let's see, what else can I cast in preparation for the fight? Foreign body, righteous might. I guess it'll last for a minute, but that's still longer than this fight's lasted so far, so. Alright. Let's do it. We'll start with righteous might. And does anyone else have any other spell to cast?
Please, allow me.
Right. Hurricane bow. Bark skin. No, don't cast bark skin on yourself. Cast it on. Let's see, Sela.
A bright future.
Sela
awaits
used
us.
divine weapon bond.
You called?
Yeah, use the aspect of the bear.
Let's move already.
Give instrument of freedom. And instrument of freedom on you. Alright. Let's go. Let's do this. Alright. Let's see. Well, so how does it actually? I guess I'd have to ask a few other questions, but now I'm pretty sure I'd be able to figure out the rest of the game if I tried it out. Let's see.
Got Pokemon Darkness.
Yeah, if it's only 1.5 gigs, it wouldn't take long to download either. Alright, let's see. Stealth. Success. And then stealth again.
Or you get to play as Blue, or Red,
Yeah.
or Dan,
No.
or Richie.
I guess that is a question. Do you play as like the trainer or do you play as the Pokemon? I'm pretty sure it's the Pokemon. Like, you know, like League of Legends, you play as the summoner and you choose a champion. In this case, you're the trainer and you choose a Pokemon. Pretty sure it's just it.
You get to level up.
Alright, let's attack that dragon.
Charmander, Charm!
Oh man, like, why? Does the game actually have you play like either a Charmander, Charmeleon, or a Charizard? Yeah, you play as the
Let's
trainer.
make
Yeah.
this quick.
It's always.
Alright. This time, don't attack directly. Just cast the Call Lightning Storm. No, even more than that. Summon. We're just gonna get the summons out the way.
Don't forget to go after a meow. Or a snifflet. Or a skitty.
Hold on. Camilla cast the undead spell. Okay. Cast that.
Or mute.
Now summon the Azada.
What other Pokemon gets paid it? What can be Throw money at your feet.
Let's see here. Send the Call Lightning Storm again. What do... Right now I summoned all the units. I don't think there's anything else to do.
You summon all your Azadas?
Yeah, all that's available at this early in the game, yes. Let's see. Going to have her... I'm having Camilla can constantly use Summon Lightning. And the Azada runs away. We're taking damage. She dispelled the buffs?
Ooh.
At least on Greybor. Maybe it's because he went down. She's down.
So this is how it feels.
This will leave a bruise.
So this is how it feels.
Ah, shit. The only ones left are the archers.
Someone save me.
Nope.
Why am I so weak?
And that's it. You've lost again. Fighting a dragon. God damn it. Hey, so how many dragon types are in that Pokemon Unite game? And apparently I know the winning formula.
61.
No. I mean in this Pokemon Unite game that Atrocious is talking about, the MOBA.
Oh, who knows?
I doubt it'll have all... How many are out there now?
1,800 and something. I forget the number. But it's a 1,800. Because there's a thing that actually keeps triggering saying, how many variations are there? Now they can... And it changes them when they can get Megafly. Some of them do. And then Yola also counts, so that's different. So that's what they're going to put it. Because even when they go to another region, it's a whole different aspect of Pokemon.
Let's see. There's one. There is one dragon in this game. I guess I know the pick everybody's fighting for, or the one that's always banned.
Why is there always a dragon type? A steel dragon type.
Alright, so are they being coy? Like they have like Charizard that's clearly a dragon, and they're saying it's not a dragon, and so you're not counting that one? Like, are there how many large-scale creatures that have wings are flying around and breathing breath attacks, and you say that's not a dragon, that's a rock and flying?
What's good? The Sky Razor or whatever?
No, there's like Gyarados, Sky Razor. That sounds like a Pokemon name.
It's an emerald. It's the main dragon in the
Hell if I know.
for emerald.
I thought that was Rayquaza.
Rayquaza. No, that's not it.
Do I have any potions of remove? Nope, no potions of lesser restoration, it seems.
And that's also Satan.
God damn it.
Translated. Satan.
We are in trouble.
Satan. You captured Satan? Yes. And I also
Yeah, they have the Pokemon variation of Satan. Alright, use. Use. Otherwise, it's a Garchomp. Got it. Right.
Get the psychic types. So you can be psychic. I guess they're what? Fair?
What?
I'll probably go after that Melatonin that can turn into a fighting type or morph back.
We can just ask the guy that's playing it. Is there
2.
any choice that has like a stance change? That's literally it. It's stance change, transformation. Let's see, a beast mode and a human mode.
Makes perfect.
Please, allow me.
Just if you're dealing with what's it, dark Pokemon. Yeah.
Let's see. So, power up.
Well,
Or the Gothic Lolita.
We wouldn't put it past him. I mean, Pokemon's come up with literally everything. They have God in there. It's like, what do they add after that?
Angel!
Right, no, they added a Pokemon that dictated time and another one that dictated space. It's like, okay.
And alchemy now. They also did that now.
Yeah, they're just making Pokemon that are based on concepts now. Let's see here.
A noble Farfetch.
I shall not be swayed from my path.
Good for you.
The noble deed.
I'll watch your back.
He's a super spy.
The struggles never cease.
Now, if only she wasn't so beat up about
You
that.
can trust me.
No reason to pause.
Well, considering
Right, hold on.
this is her last chance. To
Holy...
remain on the
No, I should choose a different weapon bond. Let's see. Axiomatic. What bond should I choose for her? Obviously not flaming. Keen. You know what? Screw it. Guess we'll go with Kane.
mind. I wonder.
Not dying.
I will help where I can.
Let's see. There.
Prepared.
Sneak away.
Together, we stand.
Alright. Protection from evil.
Let's move already.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Alright. Use bless. Let me see here. Guess there's not really anything else to focus on.
I will prove my worth.
The odds are against
Rely
us.
on me.
I like that.
I don't. Swift.
We will win this war.
Death is life's final surprise, and I enjoy surprising people.
Alright. Is there any other buffs to give? Right, let's get rid of this flaming spirit enchantment. That's obviously not going to help. Let's see. Keen speed. There's no other buff to give. Alright. Enemy's Bane. Alright. Power up. Power up.
Doing the experiments with a long people. Push them into powerful.
And let's do
Where's the
this.
other guy?
Alright.
That's weird. I guess she's helping the both sides?
Alright, here we go. Let's try this. Stealth. But. Like that.
She's quick because she found
All right.
a place to crusade.
If you're trying to piece together someone's story, don't do it. Alright. Grey board to battle. Let's not fuck this up. Charizard is in the game. And there's even one
Let's make
starting
this
5 you can pick.
Mega Charizard.
I hope it doesn't do that. Let's see. You summon over here.
Surfing Pikachu!
Probably would. Alright. Summons you. Summon another. You.
Excuse the tour.
Hold on. Screw it. Grey Boar ran off on his own. He's screwed.
It doesn't work? How weird.
Come on. Missed due to concealment. This fucker has blur cast on himself. There's a chance all my stuff is going to miss.
Except for magic missile!
Yeah, spam magic missile against the dragon. Eventually I'll bring his health to 0.
Give me 735 missiles.
Call lightning spell failed. And down again. The main issue is this blur spell is just going to make sure that a good chunk of any damage I'm supposed to do doesn't happen.
So this is how it feels.
There was just so many attacks that did not land.
I didn't exactly say you're gonna face a captain. I got spells too.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. It's like if the attacks all had landed they would have come out, then I probably would have won, but they all just kept coming up miss in that scenario. Combat. The dragon's hitting us, but like all our attacks just kept missing. Oh god, no, it's a displacement, so every attack was a 50% chance of missing. And even then has to get through a 36 armor class. With a plus 16 to our chance to hit, chance of actually hitting this thing is pretty goddamn low.
No one stands in my way.
That's
And none of
apparently
your stuff causes bleed damage.
damn. Alright, I am relatively stuck here.
Or radiant enfeeblement.
Alright, I will be right back. Now put this sign up. And have to mute the mic for a second.
14. Says straight.
All right, we're back. Sort of.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos. Magritium Turinos.
The struggles never cease.
Una Adayanan. Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi. Inimosi Tradisi.
Ready to serve.
A bright future awaits us.
I'm losing my temper.
Hey, Atrocious, one last question for the Pokemon Unite. Can I play it on computer? Or is it like, because if it's Nintendo, they probably want me to buy it on Nintendo Switch only.
Open your heart to me.
It's mobile. Okay.
No reason to pause.
Smite.
Inimosi Tradisi. Una Adayana.
Alright.
Battles await.
League of Laughter.
Let's see. This lasts for... So this will last for 5 rounds. So
Spell's not working like that.
can never put it on myself. But I can put it on someone else. Alright. Let's go. Alright, stealth. Stealth. Attack. Here we go.
Let's make this quick.
Before the initiative was rolled, did you do any actual damage? Nope. The sight of him running up was all flavor text. Shit. See. See here. You cast
Call lightning storm. You summon a mastodon. Okay. Summon undead. And then just stay in the back over here. Constantly spam magic. Alright. Let's see, anyone else? Summon this. And Ivu. Use your breath attack.
I would like some time to collect.
Get off me, you vile parasites. Huh. It ran. Don't let the dragon get off the ground. She'll set everything on fire. Okay. So we won, sort of, but it flew over there, so guess we got a lucky crit in somewhere. I'll save under this third save file down here just in case. You fall? It's casting fire aura. Alright, kill it. You attack from a distance? Nope. Just ran up and stabbed it. Alright. Greyboar looks with satisfaction at the surrounding carnage. That's a job well done. You can use her head to decorate your tent. I'm going back to Dresden. It's been a pleasure working with you. I think we should continue working together.
I'm ready to offer you my services. As you can guess, a full contract will be more expensive than a one-time job. I think 12,500 gold would be a fair price.
Perhaps you'd like to join me free of charge on account of your conscience? Yeah! Beautiful! No. Yeah! Just that.
How much do you think my next client will pay me if I work free of charge? It would cheapen the value of my services.
Alright. I don't have that amount right now.
What a pity. I won't work for anything less. You get what you pay for. And my professional skills command a high price.
Alright, safe travels. Good luck. If you'd like to hire me again, you'll find me in Dresden. I won't be there for long. I'll likely have to leave as soon as I get my next assignment. And off he goes.
We already know where he's at.
Yeah.
His tavern is the tavern spot, so let's see where he's at.
Now, what I got here? I got an amulet. What is this? The half of the pair.
Did you find any more elven notes?
This is the only thing. Well, yeah, I found elven notes, but like, what is this? Whenever two creatures wearing different halves of this pendant are within 10 feet distance of each other, each gets a +2 circumstance bonus on attack rolls and armor class. Okay.
Ooh.
It had some +1 glaives, a +1 composite longbow, +1 light mace. This is all from fighting that Baphomet's cultist heavy shield. Yeah. Alright. Well, I did it. Let's see. Yeah, I spent all my money on recruiting. That's why I couldn't afford his services now. Ran around with only 125 gold. Alright. Knowledge Arcana 25.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
Though this magic trap is now old and dysfunctional after centuries of disuse, it would once have irreversibly blinded any thief who gazed upon it.
I finished here. Is there more?
This inscription once contained a spell of warning. When an intruder appeared, it would let out a chilling howl to raise the alarm. Fortunately, the enchantment has worn off with the passage of time, so your ears can be spared. And here we have some bracers and let's see, potions of restoration, lockpicks. What we got here? Bracers of abrupt onslaught. Let's see. +5 bonus to on trickery skill checks. Whenever the wearer makes sneak attacks, it deals additional 1d6 bludgeoning damage. Okay.
Let's watch it.
Move out.
There's one last knowledge arcana thing to look at. Save.
Don't want to miss it.
Yeah.
That's experience.
I've embarrassed myself.
There it is. Inscription is written in an archaic elven script. Though the letters themselves are unrecognizable, the ancient words are indecipherable, having fallen out of use centuries ago. Let's try again. I just want to find out what this is. Maybe? I didn't think Arushale was my best knowledge arcana person right now.
Oh, she's bananas compared to that elf over there.
Maybe she is, who knows? And it's hard to tell when the character's age is written as unknown.
I've embarrassed myself.
Okay, what exactly is your bonus here? 17. Gotta get 13 higher to get this. With my skill, my luck, we might be here. We might be here for a while.
Do you have those things that can increase your law?
Oh yeah. Nah, I'm lazy, fuck it.
I've embarrassed myself.
Guidance!
Well, no, I rolled a 5. It wouldn't have mattered.
What do you need, 15 or higher?
Right now, I need a 13 or higher.
Come on, dice gods.
Yeah.
Of all people. Come on, Desna.
Yeah.
Throw your dice. Come on, Mistress of Fate.
Yeah, that doesn't work. I'm gonna give her the stupid trinket. Increase your knowledge arcana. There. Now try.
Please forgive me.
Oh,
What now?
she rolled a 2.
Of all things on purpose? This game, man.
This game just hates.
Oh, damn. Shit, man. You know, of all things to say, if there is anything lower, you're getting it. A 0? There's no 0 even on that die.
Alright, you need a 13 or higher, you're not getting it. You need an 8 or higher, you're not getting it. You need a 5 or higher, you're not getting it.
There's not even a 0 on that fucking die.
Fucking hell.
Embarrassed myself.
Oh my god. Power of time travel is heavily abused at this moment in time.
How is that possible? Where did you even come up with that number? That's not even on that die.
Like at this rate, it's gonna be like, alright, listen, developers are just gonna send a letter saying, look, we didn't expect anybody to actually make this check.
I've embarrassed myself.
Oh my god. What was it this time? A 6. What are the odds?
See, then don't put it in the game.
I'm doing this out of stubbornness now. Like,
What's so good about this?
yeah, like you're trying too hard to keep this hidden.
I'm glad I was useful to you.
All right, here we go. All right, what does this say? This inscription is written in an archaic elven script. You recognize the words, "Stranger's home, I see you," and "I implore Callistria." It appears to be some kind of protective spell against thieves, but it has lost its power over the years. Finally, jeez. That's so fucking hard to do. Damn. I rolled a 19. Eventually.
Critical for success for you.
God damn. Alright, let's see. Within the pedestal, a faint purple glow emanates from a crystal-shaped hole.
Ooh.
Its edges are chipped and cracked, suggesting that whatever it contained has been forcibly removed. Let's see.
It belongs to you.
More elven notes.
Get the purple stuff?
Got the what stuff?
The purple stuff.
Purple stuff.
Yeah.
You mean the purple knife?
That too.
I got a purple knife. I don't know about some purple stuff. What the hell do you mean purple stuff?
Oh, you haven't gone that far.
Maybe I did. I just don't look at it. If an item came up and said purple stuff, I would have just that junk or ingredients. So I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Who would know to look out for an item called purple stuff? Now, is it a hand axe or something they call purple stuff? I might take notice of it if it's equipment or armor, but if you just have a reagent or something called purple stuff, it's like I wouldn't pay attention. So it wouldn't be a matter of, oh, you didn't come across it. It's I wouldn't know.
It's crystallized. It says
if it says something aside from purple stuff, like help me out with this. Like what's it called?
Purple crystal.
All right. Do I have an item called purple crystal? Do I have an item called purple? Would it be under ingredients, usables, notable?
I think it should be a notable.
Let's see. Tarendalev's Claws. Elven Notes. Altar of Dark Retriever.
Oh, wow.
Faultless Daybreak. Shard of Night Bracers. Jade. Cold Iron. A piece of Tarendalev's Claw. Crest of Melander. Lines. The Fallen Knight. Nope. No purple stuff. Scriber's Kit. Did animal things. Eggs. Nope.
And does that knife actually appear in your
I put it in my... No, I would just put it in my inventory. I just put it on. It's just a knife. It's just a dagger. I was like, I'll take it. Doesn't even help me. It's just there.
So, I guess that only unlocks when you get into further in the game.
Maybe.
Well,
technically, I had the chance to destroy the knife by doing the option that would have unlocked the Aeon Path. So
it wouldn't destroy the knife.
No, it destroys the knife. I did the damn thing. I did it. I just wound up loading the game because I died later and forgot to save. See, Demon Blood. Alright, let's go talk to the storyteller. What's he got? Have you found what I asked of you? Splendid. Let's get out of this place as soon as possible. All this smoke makes it difficult to breathe. We'll meet in Dresden.
Yay! You get a place where you can get the storyteller to be.
To the ruins. Let's save. Open this chest here. And then go into the ruins down below. Further in the tower, what do we have?
Did you find the book?
Let's see. Scroll down. I got a bunch of scrolls, elven notes. No book.
Okay.
Not yet.
I sense something.
Just some stuff.
The Elven Dagger of a mad mage.
Oh, here we go.
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Enraged Mandragora. It doesn't stand a chance. It's all on its own. There's no way. It is kicking our ass.
Good point.
Someone is.
And now you have 5.
You do. I'm just surprised that it's taking so long to kill it with. Alright, it killed me, killed Camilla. I did save before I got here. Alright, down goes another, and another, and another. This enraged Mandragora has killed us all.
Well, this guy lethal poison.
Alright, so.
And he's still alive.
That's a little surprising.
You're not a botanist.
But that's a nice protector, alright. And they got to be that old so they can actually fight.
Who knows if it's old? It just is enraged Mandragora, not old. Not elder, none of that.
It's moving around. And then you get pulled.
So what? If it wanted to call itself an elder Mandragora, the game's not shy. Pretty sure the developers would have just titled it as such.
They get to be sure to get out.
I sense something.
Together, we stand.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
Good for you.
Let's move already.
You can trust me.
Matricium Turinos.
Alright, let's try this again.
What's on your mind? I wonder.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Disappear.
Amranda Gracior.
This will leave a bruise. I'll just sit
Believe
here.
her Callisto.
Don't worry about me.
A rogue slave. Or improvement. To be a student of love.
Damn. Striking is thing's not going down. Right, there were two Mandragoras and one of them went down. Alright. There again.
You scared him?
No, I'm just shocking the ever-living hell out of them. I'm gonna start healing.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
Finally! Let's see, some mandrake roots.
They're very healthy. Very big.
Yeah, well, the efforts to getting them sure as hell ain't healthy.
No one they get to be a giant one where they can fight.
Hmm.
And you know whose base this was? Part of the story. You forgot all about it.
More stuff. Right.
I see something over there.
Grand. Right, save. Got lesser kineticist rod. Some scrolls of dispel magic, ironically.
If you don't have it, you can write it in a book.
Indeed. Alright, I think that's everything we're gonna get out of here. So let's head on out. Alright. Alright. Oh wait, hold on. There's apparently some loot that I'm about to pass up. I looted this spot already. No, guess not. And over here.
I lead, you follow.
Let's see. Alright, area exit. Done. That dragon hunt was a little more of a hassle than I wanted it to be. Okay. Everyone's fatigued. Rest. See? War on the surface is not like skirmishes among the cave tribes, but I will achieve perfection in this arena as well. Windwalk. See that? Right, war is nothing like a one-on-one fight where you get to look the other person in the eye. But at least here you can feel that you're not alone. Okay.
There you are, in this bigger fish. Big fish eating. Yeah, wait.
Okay. That aside. Go to the streets. Deal with the night gamblers.
Indestructible.
Oh, man.
Master of war.
You gotta be careful. Even singing a song that's copyright might get taken down. Charlie Hops is kind of a folk song. Either that or they just forgot to, refresh the copyright, so you can't get in trouble for that. Yet.
Yeah. And let's just say when family finds out, and say you get famous, yep.
If I get famous, somebody just goes and says, 5 years ago, you sang the verse of Charlie Mops.
Yeah. I want my royalties from that.
Now, I didn't own the rights to it at the time, but I just recently came into purchasing the rights for it. Alright, let's see. Is the storyteller here then? Temple, Marushale. Weapons provider. Musagarms. Blacksmith. Lady Konomi. Dorjalinda Stranglehold. Storyteller. There he is.
Did you find the story about your dragon items that you already had?
I imagine I wasn't going to be able to do that until now. Yeah. Alright, let's see. What do we got? There he is. Now, you know what? I've been at this for 3 hours now. Alright, well, after talking to the storyteller, I'll call it. Alright, let's see here. Blind elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your footsteps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Lewis. Have you brought me a new story? I want to discuss our encounter in the dragon's lair. I'm sure you do. You're wondering how I ended up there, and why I wasn't killed, am I right? Why did you go to the tower? I've been looking for a certain tower for several years now, and in that place, I had a strange feeling of recognition. It seems that tower once belonged to me a long time ago. Knowing my habits, I assumed that some records or other items that could answer the questions about my past may have remained in my home. Unfortunately, I realized too late that the tower was now the lair of a monster. How come the dragon didn't eat you? Despite their beastly tempers, dragons are clever creatures. But their way of life does not lend itself to civilized conversation, which is why they do sometimes enjoy a good chat, and even more, a good story. That was what saved me. I had to share a few of my stories with the dragon, hoping to win her over, or at least distract her. Did you find anything of value in the tower? The storyteller nods politely. Yes. Thanks to you, the dragon didn't have time to burn everything. I found the memories of my previous life, which I had forgotten long ago. Now everything is clear. Once again, please accept my gratitude for the miraculous rescue. I hope I never again have cause to meet a creature as voracious as that dragon. Let's see. Please examine the items I am carrying. Perhaps some of them could tell us a story. Let me touch them, and I'll tell you what I can see. The old elf gently touches the crumpled metal of the gauntlets. I sense the souls of the two who were bound to this relic. One was an animal, the other a man, but neither was the master of the other. They were brothers, a most intriguing tale. Do you want to hear it? If you bring me 1 vial of magic essence, 4 bars of cold iron, and 2 vials of demon blood, I can revive this relic and see into its past. Shall we? Present the stone knife. Tell me about its previous owner. Let's see. Oh wait, no, I already did this. Yeah. Again, about the future. Is this knife? Yeah. Let's see. Present radiance. What do you see in its past? The storyteller touches the blade with his fingers. Sadness rings in his voice. Dresden is doomed. Demons attacked right when we lost the protection of the Sword of Valor. My city, my bastion of hope, we built you as a symbol that the lands mutilated by the abyss could still be restored to mortals. Now you are perishing, and there is nothing I can do. We retreat? No, we flee. A frightened crowd rushes out into the night through the southern gate. They are chased by the angry howls of demons, killing the last defenders of the citadel. My heart goes out to them, but I'm standing still on the wall. I am covering the retreat. Demons do not attack. They seethe around you, fall from the sky, strike from all sides at once. They can't be stopped, but they can be distracted. I run to the upper floor of the gate tower. Radiance glows with a golden light in my hands. I permit myself to close my eyes for just one heartbeat. I imagine that the soft glimmering of the sword I see through my closed eyelids is the light of the summer sun. I smile. I open my eyes and call out, "Hey, Daskari's spawn! Who wants the best trophy of the night? You know my name, Yaniel. You know how many of you I have killed with this very hand. You want to curry favor with Durazand, Minago, or the echo of your lord? Bring them my head, if you can." Roaring and screaming, they rush toward me in a wave of deformed bodies and unfurled wings. The wave crashes against me, spattering my armor with bloody froth. Broken wings and chopped up bodies plummet to the floor or plummet to the foot of the tower. In the heat of battle, I see Joran's pale face down there. He looks up at me in desperation but can't help. He's carrying 2 wounded on his shoulders. My city will fall, but my friends will survive. This is what I am fighting for. I am covering the retreat. Joran. Joran Vane is a skilled dwarf blacksmith, brother of the traitor Staunton Vane, and a friend of Yaniel, celebrated hero of the Crusades. The flow of fleeing people gradually dwindles. My armor is broken in many places, and I cannot heal my wounds anymore. The last demon I stabbed with radiance suddenly recoils, tearing the handle out of my blood-slickened hand. He flies up, but falls somewhere far behind the walls, by the road being taken by those fleeing. No more golden glow in my hands. The night closes in on me, filled with shrieking, mocking demon laughter. Dresden, I'm dying with you. Light of the sword, righteous Iomade, accept my soul. The storyteller runs his hand along the blade with a sad smile. I know whose memory this is. I've heard about her so many times. Yaniel was a true crusader. Touching her memories is so cleansing. Do you see the future of this sword? I am holding it. I am holding it again. Radiance. You are as beautiful as ever. Your blade is as sharp and deadly as it was years ago, but I am not. Well, at least time spared you, my good friend, my faithful comrade. I swear, every night when the darkest terrors invaded my dreams, the memory of you chased them away. In my dreams your hilt was in my hand, and no one could stand against us. Be happy, Radiance. You found yourself a good master. Show Tyrendalev's scale to the storyteller. Tell me about Tyrendalev. The storyteller takes a deep breath and smiles. I am flying. I can finally spread my wings. I am gliding over a broad river. The sunset has turned its surface smooth like a mirror, and I see my reflection. It is as if another silver dragon is rising to meet me from the depths. But what is it? The scales on my chest are black, and the darkness is spreading over my body. I wake up. A clear sky sways above me, blazing with heat. I am in human form. The red dust of the wound clings to my cracked lips. Someone is carrying me on a stretcher made of shields and spears. I am so weak I can barely lift my hand to my face. The sight of my own hand terrifies me. It is black and the skin glistens, like scales melted by fire. I probably ought to cry, but I only feel hatred and nausea. All these people around me, out of sympathy for them, did I choose to leave the mountains. I gave up my flights over rivers. I went to the demon's lair. They don't have a scratch on them, but I am infected with foulness. It's not fair. My life is more precious than their pathetic existence. Oh, how I hate them in this moment. And then I suddenly feel shame. No, no. These are not my thoughts. The Crusaders carrying me are my good friends. I am glad they did not suffer, but I hate them and myself so much. Pain and hatred pierce me all at once. It's all because of them. All because of them. Someone walking beside me touches me, walks to me, and talks to me. But the only thing I hear is, your mentor, he will come, he will help, and I lose consciousness. The storyteller takes a deep breath, exiting the vision. Such hatred. From Tyrendalev? Wasn't she on our side? Tyrendalev has come a long way. Her unit was ambushed by demons once, and she was infected with foulness. The Tyrendalev you met in Canabris had gone through many trials and regained her former purity. What happened next? The storyteller puts his hand to his forehead. Sometimes the past can be as vague as the future. We all know how Tyrendalev's story ended, but the beginning is hidden from us. Maybe if you find something else that used to belong to her, we will know more about her struggle. However, no matter what we learn, remember, her soul, the soul of a true dragon, overcame every obstacle, endured every torment. She was able to purify herself, for dragons are truly powerful not only in body, but in spirit too. Right. Something else to do. Have to go. No, it's not that. I gotta something in the journey. Journal. Dragon's fate. See. Silver dragons are considered one of the most noble of the metallic dragons. They commonly possess traits such as kindness, devotion, and a desire to fight injustice. However, Tyrendalev, the protector of Canabris, did not always exemplify such qualities. The storyteller's gift will reveal the mystery of her fate. But shouldn't some secrets remain untold? See, find something else that once belonged to Tarendalev. Tarendalev's scales shed some light on the fate of the protector of Canabras, but much remains unknown. To learn the full story, find something else that once belonged to Tarendalev. Oh, yeah, okay. Which I can do. Please examine these parts. Alright. Let's see. Alright. Now, it's just a shard of the past, but I feel its power. The elf carefully strokes Tarendalev's claw. Only a great power can resist the most terrifying of enemies, oneself. Please allow me to immerse myself in this memory and learn the story of the spiritual resurrection of the greatest of silver dragons. Shall we? The elf looks at you with unusual impatience. Right? Show a piece of Tarendalev's claw. Tell me Tarendalev's story to the end. The storyteller hangs his head, looking sickly and tired. How many times has the moon died and been reborn since I've been here? I have lost count. My friends brought me here. They said goodbye to me, like always. But they looked at me like it was the last time they'd see me. Cowards, insidious spawn. They were glad I was going to die. But I'll show them. Tarendalev will live. A new Tarendalev, whose eyes are finally open. I hear the rustling of wings, and I emerge from the cave where I imprisoned myself. Who is it? A friend? An enemy? Sunbeams refract off his scales as he hovers before me, surrounded by a glowing halo. The gold dragon Halasiliax. A part of me wants to fly to him and make a circle of honor around him, as any good student should. But the part of me that turned my scales black is ready to seize his gleaming throat. How dare he fly here, flaunting his purity and innocence? He wants to humiliate me, drag me through the mud, but I will show him. No, what am I thinking? My mentor has come all this way to save me, I know. He would never abandon me. Someone called him to my aid. Moving heavily, I take flight to greet him. But my body, controlled by the foulness, straightens like an arrow. His vulnerable throat is so close. One strike, and I will destroy you, Halasilax. What happened next? Did Halasilax survive? I don't know. But I know the place where Tarendalev was believed to have sought refuge for her tarnished soul. I saw Sarkorian ruins, a wide branching tree next to him, or next to them. Perhaps there will be something there that will shed some light on the fate of mentor and student. Something that can tell us how Tarendalev's strength of spirit helped her to ultimately overcome the foulness within her. Can you say anything about Tarendalev's future? The storyteller frowns. It's so strange that you should ask. We all know what happened to Tarendalev, but sometimes it seems I hear her voice in the visions. Her voice, full of pain and despair, as if she is in the darkness which she cannot escape. I cannot solve the mystery of this vision, but it worries me. Thank you for this story, storyteller. The storyteller answers, bowing slightly. And thank you, Louis. Tarendalev's lair has been revealed. Show Finian. Tell me what you see. Finian, the talking weapon. Hello, Grandpa Elf. The storyteller carefully takes Finian from your hands. Hello, Finian. He closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. His face contorts into a painful grimace. I'm coming to again. How long have I been here? They kept me in a cage for 3 days. I know this because 3 times the light under the door disappeared for a long time. Then they chained me to the table, and the bladesmith, everyone calls him the bladesmith, he placed a device with a jar over me. It feels like I'm being fried. At first, I tried to break free, but I got tired. Then I screamed, but now I've lost my voice. Though the pain is burning right through me, the storyteller stops. His voice changes, becoming more frightened. I think I lost consciousness again. But when I woke up, the pain was gone, and I wasn't tied to the table anymore. I was standing near it, and someone else was lying on the table, a burned corpse covered with a black crust. The master took out a handsaw and was sawing off his head in a very focused way. I should have run back then, but I couldn't for some reason. This burned corpse had a symbol on his belt, just like I do, an eye and a star. My favorite belt, a good one. Where would a stranger get one? It must have been someone from my clan, some distant family member. The storyteller stops. When he speaks again, you hear only a muffled whisper. Those crusaders, I was glad when I saw them. I thought they'd come to help, but how? How was it that I killed them all? Someone told me to, and I obeyed. I don't understand. I understand nothing now. I need to catch my breath. I need all this to stop, even just for a minute. I just have to understand what's happening to me. Just need to rest. The storyteller shakes his head, slowly coming to his senses. That is Finian's past, but what awaits him in the future? The dead have no future, but the storyteller smiles. I see an endless ocean on a good day and a boat, flying over the waves. I am so excited, but I don't know whose vision this is. Is this a soul existing here and now, or a soul reborn? Thank you for your story. The storyteller gives Finian back to you. Please take care of this young lad. He is finally in the right hands. Do not worsen his suffering by involving him in dishonorable deeds. Finian the talking weapon. Come on, Grandpa Elf. I can take care of myself. I'm not a kid. I don't know what horrors you were talking about, but don't you worry about it, all right? Look after yourself. All right, let's see.
That's how fucked up you get.
I don't have the materials to restore. Oh wait, no, I think I do. Give the storyteller the broken buckle and the necessary materials. Restore this relic for me. Yeah, okay. The elf cautiously uncorks the vials and begins to work his enchantments. The essence evaporates, turning into light that streams onto the buckle. The light thickens, becoming gold. The Covenant of the Inheritor. That is the name of this relic. This buckle once adorned the belt of a glorious knight from Mendev. It is the embodiment of a promise made to a young girl by a powerful deity. A great promise that has changed much in the world. Lost piece of holy symbol, magic essence. Item received, the Covenant of the Inheritor. Alright. When you touch the restored relic, a strange vision comes to you. It's as if you can see the events that happened to it in the past. A burning sensation spreads across your chest, from the very spot where your mysterious wound sometimes opens. What is this? The influence of the storyteller's spells? Or is it something else? I had a vision. The old elf frowns. How strange. You are a remarkable mortal. No one has ever shared my visions before. What do you think caused it? Perhaps these things have something to do with your destiny, or the fate of someone related to you. I do not have an answer, only advice. Seek out such relics. Look for what links them all, and you will know the truth. I cannot restore the gauntlets, though. Alright. Alright, that's it. Return with new stories. I will be waiting. Alright. Well, not done yet.
Covenant the Inheritor.
I found a page that might interest you. The storyteller carefully takes your find. Yes, you are right. Another piece of evidence from the past I have forgotten. The old elf's expression becomes withdrawn. Thank you. If you find more pages like this, please bring them to me. Maybe by putting them together, I will be able to lift the veil on the mystery surrounding my story. Okay. Wait, so how do I get him to tell the story? I want to know more about you. No. Is it?
Or did you give them all to him?
So the only option happens after I give them all. All right, I found a page that might interest you. All right. Yep. Yes, you're right. Another piece of that. Yeah. All right. Let's see. And there's no new dialogue. I found another page. And no new dialogue. Oh, here we go. The storyteller clenches the pages you brought. His voice becomes a bit younger and more energetic. My hand touches the stone wall. The cold pierces my palm like the teeth of a hungry dog sinking into a piece of meat. I don't take my hand away. I let the stone enjoy my warmth in return for its service. It accepts my caress and my unasked question. The one it's been asked thousands upon thousands of times. Where should I go next? Behind me I hear the loud stomping of the minotaurs that guard this god-forsaken place. I tricked and outwitted them, leaving only a trace of my presence. There is darkness lurking up ahead, honing its swords, claws, and teeth in the hope that a rare traveler visits its lair, but today it will get no one. This labyrinth is alive. Its red-veined stone walls resemble the guts of a huge creature. If you keep still and listen closely, you can hear it breathing in the wind that sweeps through this place. Where do I go from here? Forward. To the place whence the wind carried a faint chuckle. Whence comes the faint smell of ash. Whence a few days ago, Demon Lord Baphomet began his great escape. Baphomet? Are you inside his labyrinth? Yes. I'm traveling through the Ivory Labyrinth. This is not the most pleasant of my journeys, but it is necessary to reach my goal. How were you able to evade all the dangers of the Ivory Labyrinth? The storyteller raises his chin proudly. Have you forgotten who you are speaking to? I am the last Archmage of Keonan. I have been to many dangerous places, and this is just one of the many. It won't be the last. What do you need from the Ivory Labyrinth? An answer to a question. A key to a secret. Knowledge that can save many lives. A sliver of a smile appears on the storyteller's lips. My kinfolk were weaklings and cowards. They ran from danger, but one stood up to my enemy. And Baphomet will give me the weapon to win. Please continue. For several years, I have thought about how to defeat Earthfall. My enemy has no flesh and is impossible to kill. It blazes through everything in its path. It doesn't enslave but destroys life itself. And I have found the answer. I know how to save my world. Earthfall came to destroy Golarion. Its strike was brutal, and my world barely withstood it. But what if Earthfall was resisted by not one world, but several worlds at once? What if Heaven or Elysium come to help the dying Golarion? If I manage to merge my world with another one, meld them together, the power of the disaster will weaken. The denizens of Golarion will be able to temporarily take shelter in the adjacent plane. Civilizations will not die. Our culture will continue to exist. We will not be forgotten. Baphomet, the cunning and insidious lord of Minotaurs, was once a captive in Asmodeus' prison. But only 10 years passed before Baphomet was able to escape, taking his own prison with him, which later became the Ivory Labyrinth. Such an achievement deserves respect, and it is the goal of my research. Moving matter between planes is what interests me now. I stop near strange symbols covering the wall of the labyrinth. I run my hand over them to ensure they are real. Inscripted riddles drawn by Baphomet during his imprisonment. I take out the bark-covered notebook and painstakingly copy the symbols into it. Behind me, 2 minotaurs are fighting, deceived by the net of spells I have wrapped around myself like a blanket. Do you want to connect the planes? That's dangerous. The elf is silent for a moment. When he talks, there is disdain in his voice. Dangerous, difficult, almost impossible. But tell me, is this risk not worth the Thessalian Empire perishing before my eyes? Does Golgon, the Cyclops kingdom, deserve death? What about the Aboleth Empire? The storyteller moves his lips silently. Another plane will pay for saving Golarion. There will be wars, and then a new world will come. But we will survive. We will defeat Earthfall, and history will not condemn the victors. A bark-covered notebook? The one your mentor gave you? The storyteller lowers his head, but a moment later jerks it back up. Yes. Blinded by my pride, I tore it to pieces when I thought I would not follow my kinfolk. I am still not going to run, but the knowledge written in this notebook by my former mentor might serve my purpose. The elves managed to open a portal to Solvarian, and keep it open until all our people escaped from Golarion. Their cowardice deserves disdain, but their knowledge is unquestionable. I returned to Keonan and gathered the pieces of my torn notebook. Now it is my sword aimed at the heart of Earthfall. By combining the wisdom of the elves and the cunning of Baphomet, I will save the world. What happened next? I copied the strange symbols into the notebook. I haven't the slightest idea what these scribbles mean. What was the future demon lord thinking when he wrote them, while he was imprisoned in a cell with no way out? Was he still in his right mind? I will need help to understand these notes. Otherwise, decrypting them might take more time than Pharasma has given me. One of the minotaurs behind me killed the other one, tore his heart out, and devoured it. His blood-stained nose sniffs the air sharply. His bloodshot eyes shift from wall to wall. He senses a stranger, but he doesn't scare me. I am certain of my powers and the spells hiding me. I've done my work and can now leave this place, and still I linger. What is this strange presence I feel behind me? Like someone is watching me, despite all the protective spells. Who are you? I ask carefully, not hoping for an answer. Darkness. A coy female voice whispers in my ear. Against my will, I shudder. The storyteller stops talking for a long while. The vision ended at the most interesting moment, didn't it? He says bitterly at last. Please find the rest of the pages from this bark-covered book. I must know what happened next. Tell me about Earthfall. They are leaving. The people. Oh wait, no. He already read. I read this.
Do you have enough ones for another chapter?
No, I don't think so, because it gave me the option to repeat stuff I was already talking about.
Oh. So you're empty of the pages?
Let's see. Yeah, it's just the option to repeat what he just told me. When he left, when he first experienced Earthfall, and then when he went into the Ivory Tower, or the Ivory Labyrinth. Alright, well that's it. Thank you for helping me remember them. Alright, I have to go. I wish you interesting adventures. I have my destination next. It's going to be Terendalev's Lair.
Yeah, you want to become Golden Dragon. Or Kasune, and only get to reach.
Alright. Let's see here. We are going to, and with that, we are pretty much calling it for tonight. Everybody who stopped by, thank you. I will be on tomorrow. If I'm going to be as earlier, or around the same time, I do not know, but I will be on tomorrow. Probably earlier. Probably like today. Most likely, anyway. Anyway, that's all. And see you all tomorrow. And until then, take care.